wanted to open up a shop in IHI space because when Sarah approached me, I had just really thought, wondered like if I could get a space that was on MLK still, that would be a good sign for me to really do my own thing. The idea was originally supposed to be an extension of the shop I was at, but it didn't work out quite that way. And when Sarah reached out to me, she said she would honor the fact that I approached her, and it was so genuine. And before they even broke ground, she just kept her word. And her and Julie, they worked with me, just going over all the details, and they overextended themselves in a good way to make sure that they, and they are currently doing that, make sure they're here for me, and made me really feel like I wasn't just a part of affirmative action project or something like that because of being minority, but they really stood behind their promises and genuine met family and everything with the Magnolia's grand opening, and it's just been that way ever since. I think early 2013, late 2012, before this place was even conceived, how the layout would be. And so, with the spirit of that, it's just that genuine friendship kind of feel. It didn't feel like it was just felt like more than a partnership. IHI helped me with the process of opening this shop by introducing me to the contractors, made sure that we met and we're always on the same page, made sure that we met deadlines, and made sure everything that I could ever think of was down on paper, and just made phone calls to the city for funding, and introduced me to a lot of resources and people that could really make this happen. Sarah and Julie and even the ones that I've gotten to meet since then really stand behind what the organization is really about, and it's hard not to work with people like that. I remember being young and younger, and even when I was in school, I think I was 30. Well, the educators or the instructors at the time, they weren't really knowledgeable in how to do all types of hair, whereas the barbers and certain stylists were. So, I don't know, about 5-6 years ago, I started getting a lot of referrals from students who needed extra help. And so that just began, that started making me wonder if I should just offer that. But I didn't have the space then. Now I have the space. Now I just have to get the time to where I can dedicate for those aspiring barbers or students that are in the beauty schools or barber schools now that really need the affirmation of the trade. Make the trade something proud and not just a last minute choice. We give respect to the trade by giving respect to them and showing them the extra, giving them extra time to learn their craft and just build their confidence. The impact that I hope Packasso adds to the community, it would just be something that people can feel like safe or just positive, obviously, and a place that fits into the mix of what this neighborhood is doing now. It's definitely progressive, and though a lot of people in the African American community feel like they've been displaced, the shop being here will kind of create that sense of awareness, not just in African American community, but just in this community where different things are happening. It's been around, and it's always been a good neighborhood, but hopefully that can bring additional value to the neighborhood, and just a different youth I want to help, and just young men, emphasis on young men, but simply just to so people can come and have a positive family style atmosphere where they can get their services taken care of as far as their haircuts and styles and everything that they want.